Welcome to Daily News Podcast, the voice of Mangalore today. Here, we dissect the news, uncover the stories, and bring to light the issues that matter most to you. Join us as we navigate through today's pressing news.
In a significant development, the Udupi District Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission has ruled in favor of policyholder Vikram from Bail Care, ordering Star Health and Allied Insurance Company to pay a compensation of $40,178, along with 10% annual interest for deficient service and unfair trade practices. The case arose when the insurer denied $30,178 of Vikram's medical claim, citing a pre-existing illness clause, which he contested, stating he had no such medical history. The commission found the insurer lacking evidence and instructed them to reimburse the amount with interest, in addition to $10,000 for mental agony and legal costs. The company has 30 days to comply with the directive. Represented by advocate Vivekananda Malia Karkala, this verdict sets an important precedent for consumer rights in the region.
Members of the BJP Mangaluru City North Mandal have staged a protest in front of the Surathkal City Municipality Office, alleging anti-people policies by the state Congress government. Issues highlighted include delays in issuing 9/11 approvals, difficulties with the Kokkada system, non-disbursement of pensions, and cancellation of BPL cards. Additionally, they criticize the lack of special grants to the Mangaluru City Corporation for the past 2 years. MLA Bharath Shetty and other BJP workers joined the protest, demanding action on these grievances. In a recent report by the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, I4C, it was revealed that cybercriminals have utilized over 65,000 mule bank accounts from Karnataka to facilitate the transfer of illicit funds in 2024. These mule accounts serve as a bridge between the victim's account and the scammer's account, allowing for the withdrawal of money obtained through fraudulent means. Karnataka ranks 5th in the number of first-layer mule accounts, with negligence by banks being a major contributing factor. Investigators have identified 2 types of mule accounts: those created using faulty or fake KYC documents, and genuine accounts of unaware citizens bought by fraudsters. The involvement of footworkers in creating mule accounts underscores the critical role they play in cybercrimes. The practice of renting and selling bank accounts has evolved into a business, with services being extended through darknet and telegram channels. Despite RBI regulations mandating stringent KYC verification, loopholes persist due to lack of monitoring of suspicious accounts and transactions by banks. Leakage of customer data by bank representatives further exacerbates the issue. Authorities emphasize the urgent need for banks to enhance their monitoring systems to curb the proliferation of mule accounts and combat cybercrimes effectively.
In Nirmarga, Mangaluru, a dairy farmer named Joseph Stainy Prakash is in distress as 7 of his cows have mysteriously died within just 10 days. The incident has left the local community shocked, with suspicions rising that foul play may be involved. 1 cow had initially died on June 12th, prompting a veterinary examination. Unfortunately, 6 more cows perished in the shed while 1 passed away while grazing. Currently, 1 cow remains in critical condition. Joseph, a seasoned dairy farmer with over 5 decades of experience, is puzzled as this is the first time such an unfortunate event has occurred in his farm. The Animal Husbandry Department's veterinary doctors are awaiting the test results to determine the cause of the cows' deaths. The community is awaiting further updates on this alarming situation. Celebrating World Music Day in Mangaluru, the INTACH Mangaluru chapter and Art Kannara Trust, along with Chiranthana Charitable Trust, hosted a mesmerizing Hindustani vocal concert titled Celebrate Monsoon in Mangaluru on World Music Day at Kodial Guthu Center for Art and Culture, Balalbag. The Baithak featured renowned Hindustani vocalist Vibha Srinivas Nayak, accompanied by talented musicians. The evening commenced with Rag Meg Malhar, followed by a blend of Rag Jaijavanti and Mian Malhar, and concluded with a soulful tumri in Rag Desh. The event aimed to celebrate Karnataka's rich musical heritage. The audience was enthralled by the captivating performance. This initiative continues to promote regional talent in Mangaluru. In an effort to enhance customer service, the technology at Kulashekar Head Post Office and its sub-post offices will be upgraded, leading to a temporary halt in transactions on June 24th and 25. The services will resume from June 26 onwards. Meanwhile, the Mangaluru head post office, along with its sub and branch post offices, will operate normally on these days. This initiative aims to modernize the day-to-day activities at the post offices for a more efficient service delivery. In a recent development, Krishna Vini, the Deputy Director of Department of Mines and Geology in Dakshina Kannada, has been suspended by the state government. She was arrested by the Lokayukta police on May 28th for allegedly accepting a bribe of 50,000. The suspension was ordered on June 21st, pending a departmental inquiry, with effect from the date of her arrest. The bribery case involved granting permission for land leveling in Ira village of Ulal Taluk. The Lokayukta police also arrested Pradeep Kumar and Madhu in connection with this case. While Krishnavini was released from prison on June 16th, Pradeep Kumar was also suspended. Krishnavini has filed a writ petition seeking to quash the case against her, and the High Court has granted a stay on the investigation. The Undersecretary has clarified that the suspension is in accordance with the rules and does not alter her service conditions.
In a developing story, former MP D.K. Suresh was summoned by the Enforcement Directorate in a money laundering case involving a woman accused of cheating multiple individuals. The woman, Aishwarya Gowda, allegedly used Suresh's name to deceive people by promising high returns on investments. Suresh, who is Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar's brother, stated that he had lodged a complaint against the woman and has no involvement in the cheating cases. Suresh assured full cooperation with the investigation, while Deputy CM Shivakumar emphasized that his family is prepared to face the ED and highlighted previous cases against him. Stay tuned as more details unfold in this complex case. In a recent development, Israeli military forces conducted airstrikes on multiple airports in western, eastern, and central Iran. The airstrikes targeted and destroyed a refueling plane, as well as F-14, F-5, and AH-1 aircraft. The military efforts were aimed at neutralizing surface-to-surface missile storage facilities in central Iran amidst the ongoing conflict between the two nations. Israeli Defense Forces stated that the strikes were conducted to degrade Iran's military capabilities and secure aerial superiority to protect the State of Israel. The precision attacks damaged runways, underground bunkers, and aircraft belonging to the Iranian regime intended for use against Israel. The IDF also listed Tehran's Mehrabad, Mashhad, and Dezful airports among the targets, disrupting the Iranian army's air power operations. This follows Israel's previous large-scale attacks on Iran, targeting missile and nuclear facilities, military leaders, and security services. Tensions remain high as both nations engage in aerial assaults, with Tehran vowing retaliation over the recent attacks.
In a devastating turn of events, Air India's Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner crashed in Ahmedabad, claiming the lives of over 240 passengers and several individuals on the ground. This tragic incident has raised serious concerns about safety practices within the airline, despite its recent attempts at renewal under Tata Group ownership. Reports indicate a pattern of neglect, with safety violations and regulatory oversights plaguing the airline in recent years. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, has also come under scrutiny for being understaffed and underfunded, potentially compromising its ability to enforce safety regulations effectively. The economic fallout of the crash is expected to impact all stakeholders, with insurance payouts estimated to reach $475 million, and increased costs likely to be passed on to passengers through higher ticket prices. Calls for fundamental reforms within the aviation industry, including strengthening regulatory bodies and improving safety protocols, have emerged in the wake of this tragic event. It is imperative for Air India and regulatory authorities to prioritize safety to prevent similar disasters in the future.
In a stunning display of talent and self-belief, India's pace spearhead Jasprit Bumrah proved his critics wrong by completing almost a decade in international cricket. Recently achieving his 14th five-wicket haul in tests, Bumrah shared his secret recipe for success, emphasizing his unwavering faith in himself. Despite facing doubts and negativity due to his unconventional bowling action and injuries, Bumrah remains focused on his game, stating, "Let them say, I will do my own work. The determined cricketer credits his longevity in the sport to a combination of hard work and divine blessings, stating, "I prepare my best, and then will leave it on God." Unfazed by media speculation and headlines, Bumrah's focus lies on delivering his best on the field. With a positive outlook on the playing conditions, Bumrah aims to lead India to victory, highlighting the importance of a solid total in the ongoing match.
In Mangaluru today, the Health Department's bulletin reported 17 new cases of COVID-19, bringing the total caseload in Dakshina Kannada to 2,385 since the beginning of this year. With a positivity rate of 9.2%, 184 new tests were conducted. Encouragingly, 46 patients have recovered and been discharged, bringing the total number of recoveries to 2,123. Currently, there are 251 active cases, with only one patient receiving treatment at the hospital. Stay safe and adhere to COVID-19 protocols to curb the spread of the virus in our community.
In a major escalation of tensions, the United States has joined Israel in attacking Iran's nuclear facilities, leading to a surge in oil prices and a plunge in Asian markets. Iran, a significant oil-producing country, exports nearly half of its output, and any retaliation could potentially disrupt global energy markets. As fears of retaliation grow, Asian stock markets are in the red, while the U.S. shows some resilience. European markets are also feeling the impact, with traders expecting more volatility ahead. The closure of the strategic Strait of Hormuz, a key oil trade route, remains a concern. Experts warn of potential spikes in oil prices if Iran disrupts shipping through the strait. As the world watches the unfolding crisis, hopes for a peaceful resolution remain uncertain.
Thank you for being with us for today's edition of the Daily News Podcast. To explore more about the stories we've discussed, MangaloreToday.com is the place to go. And for the latest news delivered directly to you, subscribing to our channel is the way. Take care.